What I'm eating to get lean. This is the diet that helped me build muscle and lose fat simultaneously. Hi, my name is Dr. Michael Diamonds and I'm the founder of Sculpt by Science. Over the last 9 years, I've been focused on two main phases, a building muscle phase and a fat loss phase. Between these two videos, I've dropped a total of 39 pounds with this very simple diet. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm eating, starting at 190.6 pounds and how the diet has changed for me to get under 10% body fat. I can promise you this, no one is going to show you how to eat to get lean because it's counterintuitive and it's not what you want to hear. It's against everything you've read and watched. On this diet, I'll lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, and my main goal is to lose that weight as fat and build muscle, or at least maintain my hard-earned muscle. These are the very same meals my clients have enjoyed eating, like Wayne, Tori, Nicholas, Omar, Shannon, James, the list goes on. Over my years of coaching, I've learned that people eat the same 5 to 10 meals on a diet their entire life because that's what they enjoy. These are my macros: 200 grams of protein, 375 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat, totaling 2,840 calories. I know what you're thinking, that is so much food. If you've never seen your six-pack or maintained it year-round, this is the video where you'll finally figure out what you should be eating to make a similar transformation. If you feel like you're about to quit, this is the video that will change everything for you. The same way it changed everything for every single client that has walked through my door. The truth is here, and I'm finally going to share everything. So, you're between 25 to 35% body fat. The water in the Ziploc bag represents the fat tissue in your midsection, love handles in the belly fat, and the red Ziploc bag represents your rectus abdominis, your six-pack. And it's there and you can feel it when you touch, and it's covered by that layer of subcutaneous fat tissue. Eating this diet will allow you to stop gaining weight and give you the perfect foundation to reverse the weight gain. And that is represented by the water slowly leaving the Ziploc bag, the fats pouring out as days and weeks pass. After a couple of weeks, we establish a small 15 to 20% caloric deficit by making a few strategic and scientific change, and the rate of weight loss will increase. And as the weeks pass, we increase its size by making small adjustments. Usually people give up because they didn't get the quick results. But if you keep going and stay the course, you'll finally start seeing that 4-pack. The obliques are starting to shrink, and at the end, finally your 6-pack without feeling exhausted, hungry, or drained. Let's jump into meal number 1.
But before we dive in, a lot of research and editing goes into making a video like this. Just do me one favor, if you wouldn't mind, gently hit the like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new. Let's kick it off.
This is the diet to finally get lean. It is going to be something that you've never seen or heard before in terms of what you need to do when you start your diet to get lean. All the foods here I'm going to prepare. We are in beautiful Dubai and I'm going to show you all the foods that I'm using, and you can get this anywhere. The macros for today: 375 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 220 grams of protein. You need to eat at a higher amount of calories, at least at your maintenance calories, before you start your diet, so that you have enough runway as you decrease your caloric intake. It gives you enough runway to be able to drop the food and then be able to pull that fat tissue. But without further ado, let's move into meal number 1, breakfast. First is going to be French toast. You will be quite surprised by the volume, but this is a fantastic breakfast in the sense that it's going to leave you full. And personally for me, I practice intermittent fasting, so in reality, this is the meal I'm having at 2 p.m. However, for most of you, 2,800 calories, you probably want to have that for breakfast. So we're going to take 8 slices of high fiber white bread. You're going to need this tool. I've used this tool for over a decade. You're going to need a food scale to truly track and know how much you're putting into your body, and then using the app MyFitnessPal to log it as a diary. This is super important so you know exactly what you're putting in. So we're gonna take an empty bowl, right? I'll put the bowl on there, and now we're gonna add our egg whites. So exactly 230 milliliters of egg whites is what we're gonna add. Some vanilla extract, and you can just take the top. This is to give it a bit of flavor. To sweeten up the French toast, you can use stevia packets. In this event, I'm just gonna use 2.
Now, if you do want it a bit sweeter, maybe a third one. And if you have an ultimate sweet tooth, maybe a fourth one. But we'll add that in there. The calories in stevia, in one serving, it's 4 calories. And finally, just for a little bit more flavor, cinnamon. And now all you need to do is mix. Energy source in terms of training is glycogen. And if you give your body just enough glycogen, you can optimize the way you train, optimize the amount of muscle that you can build, and it's also really good for your metabolism. It allows me to walk more. Starting at 375 carb, as I start cutting down, when I get to 350 carb or when I get to 325, my fat tissue will start being pulled because now I'm in a deficit. I could be at 10% body fat eating 200 grams of carbs, which is still a lot for everybody else. So starting at higher calories, starting closer to maintenance is something I prefer. It gives me a lot of room to get super lean as I'm stepping on stage October 22nd. And this is a big mistake most people make. They start off at 200 grams of carbs, maybe 150. Then you get to the end, maybe you're at like 15%. You're starting to see about 2 abs. You're tired, you're losing motivation. And then when you give up, gain all that weight back, because really eating 100 grams of carbs or less is very difficult. And we're back in the same position that we started at, starting higher, allowing your metabolism and your training to do the work, and bringing it back down slowly is so much better for you. The final two, here we go. Oh, the smell of cinnamon French toast, incredible. Meal number 2. If you're just eating steak, rice, avo, like very, very plain, boring food, not gonna make it. Why? Because you're not gonna eat like that your whole life. Meal number 2 is gonna be a chicken burger. We're gonna prep the chicken. We're gonna add the light fat cream cheese. This is why I love this cheese, because it gives such a nice layer. And rice all the time, not gonna make. Sauces, I keep it consistent. Should you measure it? Can you measure it? Absolutely, but I keep it very consistent and it is tracked, so I can go by eye. So I'll start off with the ketchup on the brioche side. Chicken breast is ready. I'm gonna be having 250 grams of the cooked chicken breast, so here we go. If you want to figure out how to calculate that, put the bowl on the food scale and then switch it on, and then it's just gonna go in negatives. So that's 25 grams. This is exactly 250 grams of chicken. Now we're gonna add the tomatoes. So for these 4 burger buns, 142 grams of carbs, 22 grams of fat, and 108 grams of protein. I'm gonna have about 2 to 3 of these, and then I'm gonna have the third one a bit later. And for context, I made the first meal, which you saw is the French toast. I haven't eaten them, but I'm gonna have the burger first. I love eating something sweet at night, and the current time is 5:07. This is when I'm breaking my fast, in full transparency. And in reality, I like eating this way. I like breaking my fast at 5, and my last meal sometimes is midnight, maybe 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. latest if I'm on late calls with meetings. But I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna watch something while I eat. If you're a busy professional, you've just never been able to see your 6-pack, you've tried a number of different things. You've tried keto, you've tried paleo, you've tried low carb, and you yo-yo, but you've just never been able to get your results. You're someone who's driven, you're motivated, and you're at peak performance in your career, but you finally want to get your health in shape. I am your guy. I will give you burgers, I'll give you meals you enjoy eating, and we'll finally get you into the shape of your life, give you your energy back, and allow you to perform at the best capacity. If you want to work with me, and if you want all those things I just described, go into the description of the video, fill out the application, and I'll be able to see how I can help you. But I'll see you guys for the next meal. Cheers. So we're going to have the French toast. I personally like satisfying my sweet tooth after macros: 871 calories, carbs 139 carbs, 7.3 grams of fat, and 51.5 grams of protein. And oh my days, what a great meal to have as one of your evening meals. What I notice a lot of people struggle with is that they never eat enough. We're constantly severely under eating. You need to be able to drive your metabolism, give your body the right amount of food for you to perform optimally in terms of carbs, protein, and fats. Obviously, when I start shutting down, it will go from 8 slices to 6 to 4 to 2, and then we're having a different meal that's going to be more voluminous. This is what I'm showing you guys, and it's to show you that you need to start here, right, in your journey to be successful. You don't want to have half of this and then get to the end and not being super duper hungry. But I'm gonna have this and I'll catch you guys for the next meal. Cheers. As a snack, 3 protein bars, nice chocolate, the ones I enjoy. Macros are on the screen. I like watching something while I have these. I'll catch you guys for the final meal. And the last meal is a simple protein oats, 2 scoops of Quaker oats, and then adding the protein in it. Just a dash of milk to make it a bit more creamy, and that is the full day of eating. Let me catch you for the end.
So, if you've gotten this far, it means that the content was helpful to you and you enjoyed it. Do me a quick favor, just scroll down, it's a quick one, and hit it with a gentle thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. To give you guys the overall outlook, I am starting my prep series May 1st, and in this video I showed you exactly everything I'm eating to the gram. 375 carb, 200 protein, 60 grams of fat. And what we will do over time is I'm gonna decrease my caloric intake by 100 calories, which is 25 grams of carbs. So we'll go from 375 to 350 to 325, and you're gonna see how I slowly go into a deficit. Right now, I'm at a surplus. I'm roughly hovering at 190 pounds, the strongest and the leanest that I've ever been. In the next video, let me know, do you guys want to see where my physique is at? But over time, I'll be dropping 100 calories slowly. For now, I'm gonna stay at these calories until May 1st, and then I'm gonna start the prep series. So the advice I'm giving to you is start at least at maintenance calories and eat that for 2 to 4 weeks. Allow your metabolism to speed up. Train really hard, get as strong as you can, and then when you're really strong, your metabolism is sped up, slowly decrease your caloric intake, and you'll see the diet doing all the work for you. You won't need to be on the treadmill for an hour. You won't need to be doing a copious amount of cardio or eating very little food. This is what's going to be sustainable for you. And if you're not in the shape that you want to be, you have nothing to lose. Just give it a go. And I say that because this is stuff I do with my clients all the time. And with that being said, if you're a busy professional and you want to kill it in your career, you want to kill it in your personal life, you finally want to see your 6-pack for once in your life, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to help you. All you have to do is go into the description of this video. It'll say book a call. That will take you through an application to work with me. I will utilize that information to review if we're a good fit. We'll jump on a call and I'll figure out exactly how to get you in the best shape of your life. Finally, and then we'll get started. But with that being said, let me know in the comments. I am here for you. I want to coach you through these videos, and in the comments ask me, hey Mike, is my calories okay? Let me know what you're eating, let me know what you're doing, and I am here to help you. I also know people in this community are ready to help you as well, so they're going to give you plenty of information. Just write down in the comments down below, either myself or someone in the community will get to you, but I am going to get to everyone within the first 24 hours of this video being uploaded. So ask me. I am going to be in the comments, I promise. I'll leave the video here, leave it with a gentle thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and that prep series is gonna start May 1st. I've listened to you guys in the comments. I am going to switch. I will, excuse my French, shit up, and I'll see you guys on May 1st. Cheers.